Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. So we have been busy, and I'll wait on Lotus. What we're going to do today is another story mission, but before we jump into that, I'm going to show you some slight modifications I've done here, and this is on the heels of, let me check today's date. Today is Tuesday the 23rd, so I believe it would have been yesterday, Monday the 22nd, my most recent video dropped. This is January. Somebody mentioned in the comments, hey, those gladiator mods you have that are part of a set, like they stack and can amplify the boost if you have more than one. And I don't know if that's across equipment or just per piece of equipment, but I decided to tweak my loadout based on that newfound knowledge. So let me open up Valkyr just to show you what I've got here real quick. I had some spare points because I had on one new mod that sounded awesome, narrow-minded, but I tested the ability, and even though it gives plus 45% ability duration, that did not increase the overall 150 energy pool on her 4 ability, which is the one that I'm trying to keep up all the time. So this was a wasted 10 points. I took that off and I threw on Gladiator Aegis, so a little extra armor, plus it adds more to this melee crit chance multiplier. And then I also added in a second Gladiator mod onto Valkyr, and that is Gladiator Finesse. Again, that same combo crit multiplier, and then it's got the side back perk. I guess if I'm going to snuff it, it'll save it from happening. So that's what I swapped out and slotted in, and that only leaves one solitary point left over. So I have never used Gladiator Finesse. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to pop a single point on this. Bump it. Yes. So it goes from 4 to 5. Not a big bump, but hey, we had the point to spend, so let's do it. So that within 20%, with 20% efficiency. So that's actually a decent bump, all things considered. It is statistically significant, a 100% increase. So that's what we've got going on there. Just want to double check Exceltra. Nope, Exceltra is the exact same as where we had it, so nothing new on that one. Epitaph, the exact same as well as last time I rolled. Nothing new on that one. Fang, we did adjust. I had some points left in the background, and I slapped on another Gladiator, so that stacks 3 Gladiator mods across my frame and this one. So I asked the person in my comments if my suspicion is correct, if I was understanding what they were saying correctly. So if this applies, this bonus across all equipment, then I've now got 3 from which to pull. Even though we're not using Fang, that's the other thing I don't know. Do you have to be using it for the set bonus perk to apply, or you just have it equipped on your equipment and no matter what you're doing, it applies? That I don't know, but I guess we will find out if I feel more efficient or not. So I wanted to start the day just by explaining what I was doing and why, and then we're going to jump in. Now, this is one that was requested quite a few times from multiple people. This is going to be a Warframe quest. We are going to be jumping into Octavia's Anthem. I've still got a fair chunk of these left to go, guys. I've only completed 2 of the Warframe quests. I'll show you side as well, just so you can see what I've done. Those are mostly done. We're down to a Man of Few Words, Deviri, and then this Veilbreaker, which requires the new war, which I also haven't done. So in story, a lot of these are done, but we still have Sacrifice, Prelude to War, Angels of Zahraman, and this, I think, is the newest one, Whispers in the Walls, which is probably going to be dark and really cool, but we'll get to that eventually. So we're going to be banging out more of these story quests I've yet to do with more frequency in the background, guys. I am going to get them done, as I know Steel Path is after you complete the star chart, and I need to get through these before I get onto the Steel Path, and there's a lot of mods I still need to collect, so I'm not going to complete the star chart, jump straight into it. I imagine I would get completely annihilated. I'm not equipped for that yet, because I'm maybe around 200 at this point, maybe 210, 215 hours in game, which is still relatively new. So I have a lot to do, a lot to discover. But today we are going to be jumping into Octavia's Anthem. Yes, of course, I already have Octavia, but we're going to do the quest anyway. So that's where we're starting. See this little intro. Valkyr staring at something. Build the Manticore to find the cause of Cephalon Suda's erratic behavior. Yeah, I'm not surprised just based on Cephalon Suda. Or Cephalon anyway. Cimerus was going on about Octavia. Suda might have been doing as well. It's been quite a few videos before I saw that little snippet. But that's where we're going to start. So let's just say begin.
If you build the Manticore, I will reward you with the most essential thing I own. My knowledge. I have data pertaining to the Manticore's history and function. First, you must find its component parts. Ordis has been informed of their last known location.
All right, Ordis. Time for you to shine, my friend. Collect the Manticore components. I see it right there. So we are on Neptune, Octavia's Anthem, 29 to 31. Am I set up for Corpus? You know, I'm not even going to worry about it because we're mostly going to be going for, and frankly, Exceltra and Epitaph combo can deal with whatever else if I run out of energy. Not remotely worried about it. Sounds like Octavia.
Do you hear that music?
I do hear it.
An echo of the Manticore's sweet harmony. It takes me back to another place, another life, where I was. Please disregard my tangent. The parts are here. Follow the sound to find them.
Sure.
A Manticore part. For most cephalons, music is thought to be a glitch of evolution and language. It seems to short-circuit an organic mind's pattern recognition function, a confusion they find pleasurable.
Look how weak Fang is. Let's just follow this thing. I'm not worried about the enemies in here whatsoever. We'll just murk everything real quick. Is it through this door? Yep. Oxyam Osprey, I'll take that, thank you. Really? You're gonna set an alarm off right in my face? The gall. The gall of the Corpus. Alright, we're headed up here. Let's just in that real quick. That's just silly. Valkyr is ridiculously OP. There, I said it.
Fantastic.
Okay, that's
second
two.
Part. For me, music is a lattice, a support to which my vast knowledge clings. Have you ever felt that way? A song that anchors a memory? How a melody or verse returns you to a place you thought forgotten?
I have indeed. For me, Cephalon Suda, music is life. Personally. I empathize with your sentiment. Over the river and through the woods. I'll take those plastics, thanks. We'll get rid of that too. May as well. Oxyam Osprey. went this way. All right. Pointing me to that. Yep, perfect.
Curiosity has rewarded you. I yearn to hear its music. Return to your foundry and construct the Manticord at once.
I mean, I already own one, technically speaking. But, you know, you asked so nicely. How can I deny you when you're so polite? Okay. Bridge, fret. Well, it would be a fretboard, not a fret. The fret is the little, if you're looking at a guitar neck, it's the metal pieces that separate out each individual semitone. So that's not a fret technically, that's a picture of a fretboard. Frets lay in the fretboard. And the body, okay? What's next? Oh, she did tell me, build the Manticord, so that's going to be Foundry. Let me guess, this takes somewhere between 30 seconds and a minute. Was that miscellaneous? We've got the parts. So is that what, is it this or is it something else? It did say to build the Manticord. I'll assume it's this. 30 minutes, that can't be right. Let me go to everything. Look at the Manticord parts. See if it shows up again. No, it does not. So it told me to build the Manticore. So it's building. So can I not do anything for half an hour? That would seem off. For a story mission. Okay. Well, it's going to take half an hour. So I guess while that's happening, we will switch gears. I'm just going to do some farming in the background, and in half an hour when that's done, we will resume this story mission. That's actually funny. I did not anticipate that. So let me just jump up on the day. I'll see what I want to jump into. There's a new alert. What's the alert? That's locked. I can't do it. Oh, yeah. Murray's Bazaar. Swap to Titania. It is a new week. Go get some much needed endo. Alright guys, so I had half an hour to wait while the Manticord was building for this story quest. So I just ran the weekly Maru's Bazaar and I ran a Necromech bounty real quick at the Necrolisk. Ended up getting a really nice pull in there. We've got the casing now to go along with the engine. Got a boatload of awesome stuff in the background. I think another new arcane. I don't have a ton of them, but I think I did get, yep, this one right here, Theorem Contagion. And I've had this one for a while, and I guess I picked up a couple more I didn't realize I had. So I have that first one equipped on something. I don't know what. I don't think that these function like normal mods, like you slot it on one and that's where it stays, because I've tried to put the same one that I've had on other frames and stuff and it hasn't gone. Maybe I'm just not understanding how these arcanes work, but nonetheless we have a tiny handful of them now. So let's pick up the Manticord and then we will get back on the path. Oh yeah, and also Nezha, we had crafting that is done. Yes, we'll buy that for 20, and we're going to have to do the same for Equinox as well. Yes, we'll buy for 20. Claim.
Let me explain how it works.
And I don't need to claim that chassis yet. All right. So find the first song fragment.
Are you experiencing unexpected data volume? The operator is patiently awaiting instructions on how to operate the Manticore.
The Manticord? Of course, the Manticord. Curious? I may have a syndrome decoding error in my archive.
What? A parity drift? How is that possible? Have you executed your diagnostic precepts?
I seem to have made an error. Apologies. I do not have the promised Manticore data. Let me correct this. I will lead you to the location where it was originally obtained.
Operator, something may be wrong with this Cephalon.
I guess we'll find out, Ortis.
Intriguing. I remember these caves, but not the Manticore's relationship to it. You will need to explore deeper. Let your curiosity guide you, as it does my every thought. My data suggested the brutish and disinterested Grineer are searching for sunken Orokin riches to exploit. Wouldn't it be interesting if we were seeking the same?
That's one word for it. We're just going to skip all this nonsense. There's no need to be messing with Grineer forces if we don't need to. We're just going to keep rolling. We'll have to jump up there. Oh, can't do it from... Ah, yeah, I remember this one.
What are the Grineer doing
One
here?
of these days I'll remember
This
you
doesn't
have
make
to go up
sense.
that staircase.
Curious one. Are you searching for something?
Of course.
Oh, this is interesting. I recognize that object. A hydraulis. An Orokin-era instrument that produced its sound from water. If I had a humor precept, I would construct an ironic witticism regarding its submerged state. How would Ortis say it? It's damaged, but I wonder if there are trace stress lines from when it was in use. I may be able to...
Well, let's find out.
Strange. I have no archival entry. But I know this. It is a piece of Octavia's Anthem. Could this data be compatible with the Manticore?
I would suspect so, yes. So the question is, what do they want us to do here? We've got left bumper and right bumper options, supposedly. This down here doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, do we have to match the symbols? No, because they don't all exist on here. And four. And four. Okay, so we're setting up some offbeats here. I don't think that that's what they want us to do. Maybe I'm mistaken, so let's just turn those off. Is it this in the middle that they want us to fill out? Or maybe there's a specific symbol that we need to get matched? None of these look right. I got it. Okay, so I feel like we've got it matched up to what it's actually playing now, but what does that mean for the rest of it? What about this in the middle? What is this stuff? Let's find out. Nope. Don't know what that is on the side. So we've definitely got the sounds in sync with what it was playing. But I don't know what we're supposed to do with the rest of this in the middle on these kind of empty sections. Yeah, none of that seems right to me. So where it has 3 blue dots seems like empty data, and for the offbeats we have the right percussive instrumental inputs on all of the correct beats, but it looks like it's wanting something in the middle here too. Maybe these all have to be filled out yellow. So let's try that. That's not right. Let's try that.
I remember.
Okay.
Lua. There's more of the anthem on Lua.
Lua. Okay.
Who are you? What do you want? Oh no. It's happening again.
Shred through everybody as we run through here. Okay. Being that I never did edit my Manticore at all, had I done that, I probably would have been able to figure out what they wanted me to do quicker. That's okay. A little trial and error. And hey, little Lindo. Decent pile of plastids.
If you continue to follow that corrupted Cephalon, my sanctuary will be the only place left for you. She must be disconnected from the weave before she corrupts the other Cephalons.
Samaris.
Don't be such a selfish.
If Suda is in danger, our precepts demand that we help her.
No, Ordis. We are creatures of light and memory, but creatures nonetheless. Whatever bit rot is affecting Suda could cross the weave and infect us as well. Don't let your compassion glitch drive you and your hunter to death by this demented Cephalon. Sever ties before we both are corrupted.
Operator, what will you do? I cannot process the thought of losing you, but I want to help Suda if we can. Maybe that is just my compassion glitch?
Okay.
Dano, hurry.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. There next to. Here we go. On Lua.
Why have we come to Lua? Have you located the next fragment?
Cephalon Suda, you want us here.
Recalibrating. Oh yes, you are correct. My records indicate that a fragment was previously discovered in the vicinity. Will you find it?
I will do my best.
Lua, why did we come here? I have asked you this already.
That you have.
Samaris was right. This corruption is not benign. I am vanishing.
Down the crooked path.
Sentience? But how did they know? What? He's just an old war memory. Get out! I won't let you take
My
body.
My
Children, I
am here.
Operator, Hanhao's doing something to Suda. He's in her mind.
Hanhao? Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I read that
Tenno,
somewhere
you
recently.
have to...
Children, find the Anthem.
Operator, what's happening to her?
The Hydraulis! Stop them! They want to...
Destroy it.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
Silence the Anthem. Silence the Warframe whose malign pitch can cross the gap itself.
Oh, you don't want to do that, friend.
Obliterated those mindless appliances.
Has Hanhao done to Suda? Another Hydraulis. Suda would want you to put the next fragment into the mandible. It does seem to help her remember, doesn't it?
Allow me to acquiesce.
That song. The last fragment. Ordis, tell your operator. I am sorry. I am so sorry. I keep forgetting it's happening again.
Another cephalon made null as we prepare. The others I will divide and destroy. Your Tenno will be data blind.
Suda? Suda, answer me! Operator, you better get out of there!
Oxium? I didn't even catch where I picked up any. Not mad about it. You know, it's only 10, but every bit counts. Being that you can't really farm it. At least not with an extractor, which is a shame.
Infiltrated Suda's mind. We must isolate and destroy her immediately before she corrupts the cephalon weave.
But she told me where the final part of the song is. Did you see how the song affected her? It made her remember. It could be the parity she needs to recover herself from Hanhao.
Her memories are consumed. That is all she is. All she was. Sever the weave and avoid this corruption ourselves. That is our only choice.
And when he comes for you and your precious sanctuary, will you want us to look the other way?
To the void with you.
Operator, we must go. Let Cimaris worry about himself.
Pity. Another null cephalon.
Cimaris is such a pessimist. Harness the power of an Orican tower. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, please.
Operator, the Hydraulis is here somewhere. I will attempt to pinpoint its location. There. Rebuilding the Anthem is our only hope of restoring Suda. The music makes her remember.
Yeah, I caught it before and I forgot. For this, since it's so much Ordis talking in this mission.
Sentience in the void? Impossible! Unless Hanhao must be using poor Suda's energy to protect them from decay. Operator, we need to stop him.
The fact that I have the Ordis volume turned down a bit is definitely impacting the volume in here. So I could adjust it or I could just do it in post. Probably easier to do it in post. The background volume will go up a bit, but I kind of like my setting where I have it.
The hydraulics. You found it. Use that console to lock the interface.
Okay.
Operator, see if you can finish the song with your mandicore.
Oh, I can finish it all right. Bottom one down there. Is it this line? Oh, my glasses. Okay. Bottom one on that line. Nope. Second one up on that line. Or is it this line? Top and mid. Third down. Top on that line. Did I get it right, or am I missing one somewhere? Oh, I think I have that wrong. I think there's one below it. It's hard to see. Yep.
Suda, can you hear us?
She is gone. Will you join her, you puerile data cube?
Puerile data cube.
Suda needs to hear the anthem, operator. We could use the tower's reactor to boost it.
Let's. Ikimashou.
Bypass that console to overdrive the system. Try to increase the vibration circuits.
My body.
We must
Deny them this energy. Do not let them coordinate as they did so long ago.
The sentients, they're interfering with the reactor.
terminate them.
Oh, I'll terminate them, alright. Voila!
It's working. Play the song.
Ja, ich spiele. Geben Sie mir nur 1 Minute, bitte.
Ordis, I remember.
Nothing. Now I will reach across the weave and claim you, one who is called Ordis.
I remember. I
Remember a secondary system nearby. Operator, we need more power.
Okay. Alright. This way. Auntie needed a recharge.
Does your child puppet know of your true nature?
No, I am not.
Madame Karis, the beast of the bones.
Boy, those claws just make such quick work. Sounds like Octavia.
Secondary amplifiers engaged.
Such a beautiful song.
Keep those reactors alive, operator. I'm going to open a translation window. Talk to us. Try to remember.
Ordis, stay away.
Operator, I am sorry. I have to help her. If I can join her in her datascape, maybe together we can.
All right, all right. Go to simmer us on the relay. Okay? No post-mission chatter.
Operator, if you are hearing this, I have failed to revive Cephalon Suda. That self-righteous Cimeras was correct. You should probably work with him to isolate Hanhao, that data-murdering sentient, before he claims more of my kind. I hope you can forgive me, Operator, for leaving you. There were times, like Suda, I wish I could have forgotten you. That grey ache of loneliness. Being without you was the greatest pain I have ever felt. Do you still remember that glorious day when you returned? So selfless and heroic, engaging all of my missing segments like that? I was ashamed of the mess, but you didn't care. You made me whole again. Or what about that time you returned?
Covered in blood.
From that awful Grenier ship. I wasn't even mad at the gory mess you left behind. How could I be, when you are so perfect, Operator? You always will be. Goodbye, my friend. My Operator.
Well, I guess Ortis is gone for good. Obviously kidding. Where's the relay on this one? Lorunda.
Hold on, Hunter. What has he done? Cephalons can manifest an alternate reality of information. Training simulations, archives, even a grandiose archival of living creatures is possible, as is the case with Sanctuary. You are not going after Ortis, are you? You'd be risking annihilation with that sentient entangled there. What I seek to preserve, Hanhao seeks only to destroy. Perhaps Cephalon Suda was right, after all. Somehow this music threatens Hanhao. Perhaps the Tenno used it subversively in the past to coordinate their efforts. Hanhao is too strong. I will not risk myself and my sanctuary by entering the Suda's datascape. But if you are foolish enough, I will help you make the journey.
Oh, I'm foolish enough. Well, you're nicer than you seem.
Hunter, as you wish. I will join you to the Weave and transmit you and the Manticore to whatever has become of Suda Hanhao. You will be on your own in a strange, abstract place. Goodbye.
Another insect drawn to my light. And you've brought your trank music with you, Tenno.
Operator? No! Go back! Save yourself!
What is this?
Operator! This is insane, but I think you need to play Octavia's Anthem!
Oh. On a giant... Okay.
Careful where you touch, Operator! You'll add the wrong notes to the anthem!
Oh, I see. This could actually be kind of a bit of a pain here. Now that I'm looking at what they want me to do. I'll backtrack.
My mind, my rules. Your Tenno
Nope,
emblem
nope,
dies
nope.
here, and with it your infantile consciousness.
Can we stick it? Yes. Nope. Boy, this is a lot trickier than I was anticipating it being. Land there again. Land there. Stick it. Oh no. We hit a wrong note again. So I'll probably have to reset this. I'm assuming. Maybe I'm mistaken. But with all the wrong notes in the middle. Maybe you have to jump back on them to clear it out. I guess we'll discover that in due time.
Is that music?
Do you remember, Tenno? The beat of the Nagatron?
Sure. Maybe. Oh no. I overshot it. Definitely overshot that. Oh boy. This is tricky.
The corrupted notes are ruining the anthem. Get rid of them.
Do I get rid of them by just jumping on them again? Yes. Oops. I'm getting close. Nope. Nope. That was bad. Fully done. Okay. Wrong. Not that way. I think I have it cleared. What's next? Ah, okay, great. I say that, but maybe it's not. So we'll start by clearing out the bad ones. We'll just go backwards, hit the right ones behind it. Oh, good. Cleared the bad one. Get the good one. Clear the bad one. That's bad. Clear that in just 1 second.
Parity error. I know this song. Who am I?
That's bad. We'll clear that. Get rid of that guy. Clear that. Clear that. Get rid of this guy so I can hit the good one. Missed one over there. Whoops. I guess I'll have to clear it like this. Clear. Clear. Shoot. Whoops. Oh, that's a safe landing spot.
Subversive, unknown. Coordinating the slaughter of your masters across the gap. Did you end our war, or merely set the stage?
I'm not worried about it. Okay. And clear that. Clear that. And clear that. It's bad. We'll have to clear it. Get rid of that guy. And there. Get rid of that guy. We'll just jump over here to safety. Clear that. Land there. Get rid of that guy. Land there. We'll have to jump off, clear that. Get rid of that guy. Is there anything I'm missing? I feel like I should have this. What's minus? One back here. Let me jump up, up, up. Okay, look at those. There's one back here. One back there. Look at both. That guy. I think we're clear. It's close. It almost sounds like Octavia's Anthem. Whoops, whoops. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
I have joined my operator.
Get a front row seat for the fight. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. A lot smaller landing zones. Whoops.
Operator, there's too many of them.
Pathetic Cephalon. I destroyed this data mine, and now I will destroy you.
He's too strong. My beloved operator. Bye.
Beasts of Sanctuary, join me. We cannot let this synthetic destroy our kind. Attack!
Nothing like a good old-fashioned jump puzzle. Okay. I feel like we're getting close. Oh, I don't think that's an enemy.
Suda, you must remember. Hunter, complete the song to give Suda parent.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Whoops. Run over here. Up back here. Whoops. Where was that? Okay, what's that do? Oh, come on. Whoops. Let's take more jiggly flip. Okay. Do that and that. Okay. So looks good. Somebody just got to do that piece of data left. Maybe not. Maybe it's something in the middle, and I just can't see it. Focus on catching the data left. Yeah, that looks good. I'll this one back here. Oh, I got mine in freshly lane.
You cannot. I control.
You control what? What do you control? Hey, hey!
I am Suda. Time sync error. Curious. Why are we here presently? Why do I hear music?
You engaged your critical restore precept. There may be temporary gaps in your short-term data.
A sentient tried to erase you.
A sentient? How did I survive? Did you assist me, Samaras?
Of course not. You are a frivolous cephalon with no value to my sanctuary.
Samaras.
It may seem to Ordis that I had a loyalty glitch, but that is only his interpretation. I was acting to protect the weave, of course.
Of course. Still, I am grateful to have benefited from your glitches. Let me share my archives with you. As for you, Tenno, you are most likely interested in the rest of the Manticore records. In Octavia.
Oh, that's how it ends. Okay. Very, very cool. Whoa, there's 100-point Chivo for that? That's crazy. Wow. I guess we're done here? Yeah, because that's done. Okay, we can leave the Larunda. Well, that was a really fun quest. I don't want to say you would inherently have to have
new quests in your codex.
Any music knowledge in order to do it. I thought that they were having you place beats, but it turns out it was all visual cues. And I was just misinterpreting it in the first round. Then it became pretty straightforward. But that was a fun quest. I can imagine before, Amazon Prime was giving Octavia away, getting through that and getting your hands on Octavia must have been kind of mind-blowing for everybody. It's such a strong frame. But yeah, that was another fun one, guys. Yeah, those little side missions, Warframe missions, those aren't as long as the main stories. But, we're still going to get through them. And I still have a nice little tidy pile here. So my plan for the next few weeks is going to be focusing in on a couple things I need to do, testing out new frames. Then once a week, running through another story mission of some kind, be it side or Warframe or main story. So in the coming several weeks, I will get through all of them, be caught up to current again, and be on the same page, kind of with the story progression at least. But that was really fun. I liked the lore. Gave us a little glimpse into a different side of Cephalon Samaras. He's not as nasty as he seems on the surface. But yeah, another really fun quest, guys. That's going to do it today. Just short and sweet, Octavia's Anthem. And while we were waiting on the Manticore, got a couple productive things done in the background. So not a bad day's work. Guys, as always, I do appreciate you checking in. And we will catch you on the next one.